Jake is here. October 27. And are we live? I think we are. Alright, so we're going to put that up into announcements. So, first up is Money Man. You're clear to go to the track. Again, 3 laps. Alright. This is, of course, Connor, formerly Connor Farms. If you guys have been watching since the last season, makes his first way out, turns 2, now turn 3. Of course, this is the weird egg tri-oval. First lap 12.849. That's a bit on the slower side. Let's see if you go for improvement. Purple sector 2 coming to the white flag. Alright, 1 to go. Purple sector 1, white sector 2 into 3 and 4. Checker flag's going to come out. And pull off of turn 2. Alright. And next up is Matt Watts. You're clear to the track. Seems like the server's locked to somebody with bad internet. There's a server reference or something of that nature. Purple sector 1, green sector 2. We got twin in game. And Cool Mats sets at 12.367 first lap. He's going to have 2 more times around the track. Green sector 2 coming to the white flag. Matt Swans through 1, a purple sector. White sector 2 into turn 3. Can he go for more? Checker comes out, and it is not going to be that way this time for him. He's going to have to stick with that 12.367. Next is, of course, one of the biggest competitors here in SLC. That is Evan Varney. Evan Varney, your Turkey Night Grand Prix winner from last year. Number 16 out on the speedway. Turn 1 looks good. Green sector 1, green sector 2 into turn 3. And he's going to go up and over. And that will count as a no time for Evan Varney. Man. Gonna have to take a last place starting spot. And, well, that's the first flip. Evan, if you could pull it off the track, that'd be appreciated. So let that be a sign. Evan will be allowed to return back to the pits. He'll be starting today's race from last place. So probably a lot of eyes going to be on Evan Varney. He's the fastest car racing today in practice. And we're going to put the green out again for Dabcat. So far, I believe one of the few drivers that has had experience on this track previously. Most likely a good pick for pole position here as long as he can stay clean. Top of the board, 12.148. Lap 2 for Dabcat into turn 3. Is it a good looking line? Purple sector 2 down the front straight. White flags out. 12.083 for Dabcat. One more lap around the racetrack. Up to the wall. Off of turn 3. Checker flag comes out. And he will go faster with a 12.032. That is a good pick for pole position. If he can maintain that, if these other guys cannot keep up. Nico has set a time faster than that. However, he has been claiming that he's been struggling a lot on this track. So, he has a capability. Green flag is out for Nico Alex. And he makes his way down the back straight away to turn 3. First lap in for him, and it's going to be second to the board, 12.262. Green sector 1, now to turn 3. white flag is out for Nikolaus. Does improve a 12.209. It's going to go a bit wide through turn 1. Checker flag going to come out for Nikolaus, making his way down the front straightaway. 12.193. Alright, next up is Caden Larson and the number 44. Let's see what Caden Larson can get done today. First lap for Caden Larson, 12.492. That rounds out the back of the field. He's going to go a little bit wide off his exit, but does have a green sector 1. White flag is out for Caden Larson. And he's missing these apexes. Into turn 3, the checker flag will come out. And he is done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Stop. Stop. Don't go into the river. Hold up. I gotta help him back. Alright, well, Caden Larson takes an unorthodox route back, as we have some heavy hitters here. Twin Turbo V6. I do not know if he's had any practice here, but of course Twin is a regular in the series. He has returned. He is actually last weekend's winner from the Cheerwine Grand Prix. We do not currently see Brass Rain with us at the server today, but he does have a purple sector 2 coming off of turn 3. Does he go for pole? It's going to be a 12.211. Green sector 1 for Twin Turbo V6. Alpha turn 3 through the front straight. He is second just behind Dak at 12.090. White sector 1.
Don't go any faster.
Purple sector 2. Alpha turn 3. Checker flag coming out for Twin Turbo V6. Does he go top of the board? No, he does not. It is close there, but it is not gonna work.
Alright.
And we're gonna have to take a last place start, unless... Was there a point where you flipped? Like somebody flipped in the past and I let them go? I don't... Yeah. So,
only flip was Evan.
yeah. You're just gonna have to deal with the last place start. So, that being said, if you guys could line up on the front straight, we have our lineup for today. 7 cars in the field. We're going to have 10 pace laps. Probably could use the extra time to get a general grasp of everything. Line up first place, you got Dabcat on the inside. To the outside will be Twin Turbo V6. So, Dabcat, one of his favorite races, one of the tracks he's been looking forward to so much this year. He will manage to get pole position here. So this is one of those races that Dabcat's been really seeking out a win. Nico's going to be P3. Connor in 4th. Caden, you're in 6th. You're on the outside of row 3. Matt Swans is going to be 5th place, so inside row 3. If you guys could hop out of your cars, turn off your engines, we will proceed with the national anthem. Does appear that Matt's is not here.
Do we need this? We have a small field.
I mean, what, the pace car?
Yeah.
You don't have to. If you want to, you can, but I don't know. I'd leave it Jake. I'd leave her for Jake.
Yeah, I'll park it, but...
We're gonna start clearing out the extra cars. It seems to be indicative that Matt's is probably not gonna race. So, That opens up to 6 cars to start us off. So that being said, I need Caden Larson and Evan Barney to swap. I'll do it for you. Alright. Stand by for the national anthem.
God dang it. I just marked myself on accident.
We will actually also be playing the Indiana State song. It's a little thing we did last year. So we will continue that for this year. So we're going to start off with the Indy State song.
Race fans, it's once again time for the traditional singing of Back Home Again in Indiana. And once again, it is my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Jim Neighbors. Back home again in Indiana, and it seems that I can see the gleaming candlelight still burning bright through the sycamores for me. The newborn hay sends all its fragrance through the fields I used to roam. When I dream about the moonlight on the Wabash, how I long for my Indiana home. As the traditional balloons ascend, thank you to Jim Neighbors.
All right. We are now going to proceed with the United States national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, drivers, to your cars once you're ready. A buzzing, roaring symphony of 4 cylinders. I don't see anybody occupying the pace car. Do we need to move that?
I will.
Okay. I'm gonna move the pace car off. just wait for a second. You guys are already aware of the rules, so we will kind of just go through this race. We are, of course, going to have 10 pace laps. Pace speed is going to be anywhere from 30 to 40. We're going to figure that out as we go. It's going to be 50 laps of racing, of course, normal overtime rules. The first start is going to be double file. Every start after that will be single file. Yellow flags out. Go in the car if he goes. Nico. Nico, man. Nico, man. Okay. Well, we had 7 qualifiers, but a 6-car field today. It's going to be a very, very challenging race for a lot of these drivers. Probably one of the harder tracks on the schedule. I know I tend to say that almost seemingly every weekend. However, today in particular, let's make sure the slabs are fixed. We need Connor to move up a little bit. Doing pretty good. Evan Varney, you're going too far. Alright. Time system looks good. So again, 6 cars are bound to start today's race. Drivers in the back, of course, you have Evan Varney, who had his flip during qualifying. To his inside in 5th place, there is Caden Larson in the 44 machine. 4th place on the outside, that toothpaste and white stripe number 7, that is driven today by Connor, otherwise known as Money Man. To his inside is the SLC regular, the legend himself, Nico Louds. To the front row on the outside, your Cheerwine Grand Prix winner from this year. Of course, the first 2-time Cheerwine Grand Prix winner, that is Twin Turbo V6. And your pole sitter, the man that's wanted to get this win ever so badly, Dabcat in the 545. I want to remind you guys not to pass until you cross the start-finish line when we're green. Evan, you are pushing too far ahead, and Caden, you are too far outside. You are on the inside lane. So you're going to be staying behind Nicolauds. Connor, you are ahead of the leader. If you guys need to adjust your speed, these things have plenty of engine braking, so I'd suggest to rely off of that where possible. So, of course, obviously, if you flip, that will be your race, unless you manage to land on your wheels. And 84BB has joined. I could give him Matska's car, actually. 1 second.
Last car pacing is doing a very poor job at it.
He's not in the VC. Who is the last car that's having issues with pacing? I do see the Connors kind of a little bit back there.
I can't tell from up here. It's the 44.
That is Caden Larson.
He's hit just about everything but the track.
As is usual. A24BB, if you want to join the field, you're here. Take that 36. That is your only opportunity. Otherwise, you can watch. So, A24BB, just joined from the rear. Connor, please move up. Caden, stop going through the cars. Caden, you're in last place. Come on. Alright, this is the lap where we go green. One second. Okay, we're good there in that regard. Connor, get up a little. Watch the lights. Nate, you're driving through somebody. I mean, Evan. Green flag. Allow the pass, Caden Larson. That start was clean enough. Alright, so Twin up in the front of the field. Got Dabcav right behind him. Do we stay clean? Looks like lap 1 goes through without issue. Currently, Evan Varney making his run from 6th place, already up in 2nd place, running and pushing for the lead. He has made the move against Dabcat. So we are back to our 7-car entry. We got an emergency switch between Matt Watts and 824BB. Twin gets loose. Great save by the 32. Manages to... Oh! Dabcat upside down! Yellow flag! Race back. We will call a red once we are done with the race back. Oh! Twin! Twin upside down!
2 upside down.
Red flag. Stop on the back straight. Oh boy, that is tragedy here. We got 2 cars that are done for the day. One of those is one of them that have been wanting to win this one for a whole year. We'll hopefully see them coming over at the Rotsmod race, but that also takes out Twin, your True 1 Grand Prix winner. First flips are not who I was expecting. I'll give you guys fly perms. If you guys want to join commentary, you can as well. So, okay. Twin, if you want to join commentary, you can. But, boy, that is a rough incident here. That takes us down from 7 to 5. And a late entry by 824BB. We saw him running some practice laps, didn't manage to leave. If we could line up in order, so that would be Evan Varney currently starts from 6th place, but manages to be back in pole position. Nico out 2nd place. 3rd is 824BB. 4th is Connor. 5th goes to Caden Larson. So, Caden, if you can move up. It's kind of because of the hitbots. Alright, can we make our way into order? Caden? Caden, you're in last. Caden. Caden. Yes, single file. Alright, so we are lined up here. Jeez. Alright. Go when the car IV goes. We are now staying single file. Yellow flag's out. Wait for the car IV to go. If we look good, we'll try to go green this lap. Or next lap. Next lap. Just stay behind the car that is ahead of you, please. Do not pass straight across the start-finish line. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate seeing your True 1 Grand Prix winner, Dabcap, both out of the race. Now have the opportunity tomorrow to make it up as the green flag comes out. 824B, yeah, that's allowed. Bad start by Nico, so that's okay. Got passed by 2 cars. Alright, well, Evan Varney has established himself back into the lead. How about Best Vibes, though? He has been one of the big competitors in the last season. Yellow flag.
Two upside down.
Keep going. Keep going.
One
Honestly,
around and turn
if
one.
we cannot make it to lap 25 without, so stop here in the back straight. If we cannot make it to lap 25 without, like, one car, like if two more cars flip by lap 25, we're gonna allow the whole field to reset. This is gonna be. I'm just gonna make that the standing for this race. So, I'm not gonna delete these cars that flipped, but you guys will be put aside. If that is the hypothetical case, that would mean that the restart order would be B24BB and fourth in that hypothetical situation. So just stick around. I will try to respawn the cars that were lost. So that's going to be an emergency roll just to get today's race to have a finish. So, Caden, can you please make your way back around the track? And stop behind them. Alright, so we are currently down to 3 cars, but we are probably going to make an emergency rolling by lap 25 if we cannot stay green. So, we're going to go yellow again. We're currently down to 3 cars. I would suggest to stay out of those tires if you can. Clearly, going through them to try to go faster does not pay off. Even if there's that slight time advantage, you're just going to flip eventually. So, watch the lights. Green flag. Slight jump by Nika, but he's going to lose it back, so we're clear. So again for Gap and Twin, if we do not make it to lap 25, flag spike.
One around.
Yellow flag, race back Evan Varney, Nick Louds. Caden Larson in third. Caden Larson finishes lap. Alright, we're going to try to go green this lap. Green flag is out. Yellow flag.
And getting Larson 2 out of 3.
That's a 2 out of 3 for Caden Larson. We are already... Yeah, just... Larson, join the group. Get your lap fits. Caden, if you get a 3 out of 3 from spins, you will not be allowed to restart, so that's just an FYI. We're gonna try this again, green flag.
Or
That was
jumped
probably,
it.
Yeah, 44 jump. Leave that one spot, Caden. Clear.
halfway next time by.
Halfway is next time by if we can make it without losing cars. And that will guarantee that this will be a 3-car race finish. And that is unfortunately the case. So, thanks for the people that showed up today. We're just going to run this race through. All that Caden Larson has to do is not spin out. He will be guaranteed a 3rd place. So, probably not the way I was hoping for this race to go out, but, well, should be better tomorrow with the Rods mods. Yeah, I mean, Mount Mon is a bit of a survival race. It's one of those races where making it matters, and, well, you can see the clear effect of that right now. Now it's just really about staying out of trouble the next 20 laps here. I'd like to mention Evan Varney had a 6th place start, and I know that it doesn't help when there's only 3 cars left in the field, but he did manage such little time. I think it was like 2 laps already to basically fight for the lead. Of course, there's the flip that Twin had. We do know that, oh, come on, Caden, stay out of trouble. You just gotta make a matter of laps and without flipping or spinning. Like, you just need to make it. That's all you gotta do. Spin, or do any other thing is to strike, that will be your race, so just letting the driver know. We do know that the Rodsmod race coming up tomorrow is most likely going to be a lot better off than this. They are a lot less prone to flipping. So, 100 laps. That comes around. $13 to go. This time by, it will be 12 to go. Now 10 to go currently for Evan Varney. Just gotta make it to the line. Ever since that last set of flips, we've been pretty much clean. There's a couple spins that Caden had earlier, but I think he's kind of understanding the situation. He just kind of has to make it, and he's good. So probably took a bit of the fight out of the 44, but could very well be Caden Larson's first podium. Track here for the 16th by Evan Varney. He's lost 2 of his biggest competitors to flips. Those tires, of course, they've been very rough today, so just been a matter of practically making it this time by. We see 5 laps to go for the 16 driven by Evan Varney. Again, your Turkey Grand Prix winner. He flipped in practice, and flipped in qualifying. It looked like he kind of had a grasp of things from there, and kind of the method just to win this race. So, Evan Varney now with 4 to go through turn 2 into 3. Nico Owens is out right there with a spin yellow flag. That is Nico that is spun. Race, Evan. Nico, you're allowed to pass the leader. Caden Larson, you're allowed to get 1 lap back. Get in. Go. So. We are going to overtime. We will be going green on lap 50, so expect this lap. It is going to be a duel here, potentially between Nicolaus and Evan Varney for just a little bit of heat. Green flag. Good start by all parties. Just have to make it 2 laps here. Evan Varney going a little bit wide. Here comes Nicolaus down the inside, side by side for the lead. But it looks like Nicolaus is going to lose it out off of the corner exit. But Evan Varney slaps the wall. White flag. Into turn 1. Nicolaus just a car length behind Evan Varney. But Evan Varney's had a clean, good race today. Off of turn 3, Evan Varney wins it at Mount Lawn. And that will allow Nicolaus to come second and Caden Larson to get his first podium. Probably in a bit of an unexpected fashion here, but we also expect this type of racing when the midgets come by. Alright, Evan. Come up by victory lane. I mean, the front straight, start finish line. That will be where your victory lane is. I'll wait for you. Alright. We're going to do interviews with everyone, regardless of if you finish or not. Is this how you want your car lined up? Yeah, I guess so. So he's going to park it like that. Alright. You can stand by your car. So again, we look forward to tomorrow's race. There should hopefully be more cars finishing it. It's going to be a bit of an easier deal with the Rots Mods, but a very tough race and ordeal today. Evan Varney manages to finish it. Had a bit of a duel there at the end with your competitor Nicolaus, but it looks like Nico's not going to stick around for interviews, so we got you.
At the fucking lawnmower trophy.
Yes, you do. That is the
Video
fresh
like there
rebranded
wasn't two of
trophy that we put up for this year's race. Looked like a very tough track. You had the flip qualifying match come out on top in the end. What happened in today's race in your eyes?
Survival of the fittest happened. That's what happened. Holy shit.
That was brutal, honestly.
I even said it to Twin after the first red flag after he flipped. It's like, welcome to the survival of the fittest. Holy shit. I wish he stuck around though. There was a lot to learn from that.
Yeah. Well, I guess today's a bit of a taste for tomorrow's race. You managed to keep it clean. No spins or any issues today for you. Nico did get a little bit close up points, but what was happening on early on in the race as there was more cars in the field? You made a big lunge for the front from Sid's place and managed to get into second within a few turns.
Let's go back to the interesting 5 laps, the first ones. I got my head out of my ass so I can try and get up to Twin. Caught him on like the first lap, so I started running him down. I got ahead of him, and then I just hear Gap Cat flip, and then I hear Twin flipped. I was like, fucked. There goes the competition.
Yeah, well, I do know that tomorrow we got the Rots mods coming up. A little bit less prone to flipping, of course, on tracks like these. Jesus. A little less prone to flipping. Is any expectations coming into that race?
I have no expectations because I haven't driven them yet.
Alright.
I will tomorrow, though.
Alright, well that sounds good. Evan Varney here wins at Mount Lawn, and he gets a nice trophy to take home. Alright, well let's talk to the next one down in order. Makes his first podium finish. It is Caden Larson. That was a hellish race today for a lot of people. It was a little sketchy with you, even having 2 spins. You were at a 2 out of 3, but managed to make it to the line at the finish. What went on in today's race, Caden?
Well, when this race started, I was last, thought I was gonna stay last, then a lot of people flipped.
I
When
think
Dabcat and Twin flipped, I was like, fuck. Two times? And he was right in front of me when that happened, so that's why I stayed there. And then all the other people flipped, and I was like, damn.
your skill
When you-
rating went sky high.
Yeah. When you called the jump, that wasn't a jump, by the way. I just went in front of Nico. Then after that, on the last laps, it was just pure hell. I honestly thought I was gonna get at least second and not last, but I was last as always. Yeah, good race, good track. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, congrats on your podium, Caden. We got one more interview today, and that is your pole sitter, taking home, unfortunately, 3 points today.
I
Dabcat,
hear people arguing in general.
People
Dabcat
arguing.
here with a
Sorry.
DNF today. Had a very strong start of the race. Kind of fell back a little bit, but then there was a flip. What happened today's race, Dab?
I purposely kind of played my qualifying a specific way. I knew that if I stayed behind Evan Varney and watched Evan Varney, I would be able to have some idea on what I was trying to do for qualifying, and that went out great. I just barely nudged out Twin, which I was also happy about that. I went through all the qualifying, or not qualifying, the pacing, and I think what had happened was that I might have lost my edge during the, pacing, just because I was focusing on pacing so hard. And then as soon as I got into the race, I kind of just forgot to drive the car the proper way and just flipped that turn one entrance just right. It honestly happened just as fast as it, you know, reference to ATV accident. It happened in a very similar manner in speed, which is a little concerning because that is the second time that has happened in the same time frame. So that's a little worrying, but uh, I was a little happy to see that Evan and or Nico was able to snag the podium today. So I was at least rooting for someone. I was really hoping to see a battle between me, Evan, and Twin, but I guess there's a possibility that may not happen, which is unfortunate.
I just did a 4-second.
Well,
Yep.
we still have, of course, one more opportunity for tomorrow's race, the Rotsmods. The last
That
race in Milan.
is, that is if I can time it right when it comes to the hydroplane. But let's see.
Yep.
It's a Gold Cup, so it's
Run
going
the
to be longer.
hydroplane. Huh?
It's a Gold Cup, so we have 4 flights, not 3.
Ah.
That being said, still good general performance by you, Jabcat. Unfortunate that it ended the way that it did, but that being said, oh, I forgot to update the quick time in poll. Let me do that too. But
I'm upside down.
At least I can say one thing for certain. From the lap times that I was looking at from Evan, and also Evan wasn't really pushing all that hard from what I can tell. Evan definitely would have had a run for the money. I definitely wouldn't have been the first place winner for sure. So I just never had the pace. So that's the only thing I'm happy about is that it was pretty easily set in stone that there was no way in hell I was going to win first, which was a little easier on me.
I
I don't
thought
know.
the
I'm just
same
kind
way.
of, I'm honestly just kind of sad that I flipped so early. But I don't know what was worse, flipping so early or flipping later in the race.
I mean, I feel like it's a personal tragedy to have started from pole position, and unfortunately your race ends very early like it did. Those are the ones that
I
really
should have,
frustrate me. So,
I should have,
Evan,
What?
I should have like flipped a lot more in practice and got those flips out of my system, to be honest. But
I'm over here
uh,
rooting the stands.
it's honestly
yeah,
crazy because like during this, like I was, really trying to get those flips out of my system and still it's just crazy. Now, the only request I have from you, Robo, is that join VC after the VC with me and Nico, because I'm going to show off something at the same time, so it makes it easier.
sure. I'm probably also going to give Evan Varney's his trophy again, the lawnmower
wait,
trophy
Evan.
for the lawn. So, uh, good
Evan, look,
race, I suppose. A bit
Where?
frustrating, but there are some people that came up on
right,
top.
right here.
Of course,
Oh,
congratulations to Kaden
you are
Larson,
gone.
Nick Lawrence, and
Oh,
Evan
I
for
see
coming
you.
to the finish. Thanks everyone that
Let's
showed up
go, come
today. Tomorrow's race, of course, the cars are a little bit hard to
on. I'm right here.
necessarily flip. I think there might be more spins, but we only saw 2 spins today, so that's a fairly good stat, I'd say. I mean, if so, thank you
Yes,
guys for
speed, wait.
watching, and we will be back tomorrow at the same time to run some more awesome racing with the Rods mods.